Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot going to the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on, everybody? Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. Bartman, thank you for your donation. Hershey, in 9 months. Thank you for being a member. Appreciate you. Karima, thank you for your donation as well. And Karen, thank you. Welcome to the stream. We got Power of the P. Been a minute, Power of the P. How you doing? Good to see you. We got Maruta. We got Sara, Effie. We got Mango. We got everybody tonight. Let's make it happen. Sara, thank you for your donation as well. Let's see what's going on. First up, we got Karen. Karen wants to know about Cruse. Let's see if Cruse is going to be any good for you today, at least today, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. We'll see. It's one of those. Karima, thank you for your other donation as well. All right, we got how does Cruse, is it? Yeah, because Cruse. How does Cruse feel about me over there? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. A little bit of a 3 of Swords with a 10 of Cups. It's almost like that you're in sort of this reality phase with this person where there's something going on, but we don't quite know what it is. We haven't been able to grasp it. We haven't been able to embrace it. We just don't have the movement and the feeling and the passion behind this that we just kind of need to have at this point. It almost feels like it's just a little underdeveloped. It hasn't been as quality. It hasn't been as on point as we kind of need it to be. Over here, you have a 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family, with a 10 of Pentacles. We have this promise of something interesting, this promise of something that's pulling me in, that has me sort of at the go, as we say. But the 3 of Swords is just a lot of stuff just has not been realized within here. We haven't really fleshed out a lot of it, and that's really preventing us from taking a large step forward into the next phase. Brian, I thank you for your donation. We have Black Swan as well. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. It's a beautiful Wednesday night. It is hump day. It is a day for humping is what I'm talking about. All right, so hopefully everybody had your feel of the humping today with that. Karima is next. Let's see what's going on over there. We got S's current feelings for me. What are we going to start out with this one tonight? You know, I do think we'll go ahead and do the Tasty Tarot over there. Mango, thank you very much for your donation. Let me know what your question is. I appreciate that. All right, get a little shuffle, a little bit of the food around. Get this food here, get this food there, get this food everywhere, because it is a Tasty Tarot. If you don't have this, we got plenty more, and we need to get rid of some of those. So if you want one, give me an email, give me an order. There we go. All right, S's current feelings for me. What do we got going on over here? Wheel of Fortune is nice. Wheel of Fortune is very nice. It points to just this effort of moving in the pathway that we need to be. We're going in the direction. We have the pathway that we want. We're going on the yellow brick road that needs to be moved forward. And I think this is sort of where the Wheel of Fortune is pointing to. We have a Queen of Pentacles as well. This is more of a, you're being benefited here in these feelings. You're having more of a benefit. You're having more of an opportunity. You're having more of some decent stuff going on here with this individual right now, and their feelings and their focus and kind of where they want to be right now. The Magician just talks about this level of control that is sort of coming about. It is going to be a control, a little bit of a power struggle, a little bit of a control struggle as far as sort of emotions, as far as sort of sinking where we need to be in line with, and you are going to have to sort of put up with that, or at least sort of figure out how to deal with that in the long run. Overall, the Strength card just talks about being patient with their feelings. We may not have an abundance of just visual, verbal cues about feelings, a lot of hints over here, but it just feels like that we're settled in with with the Wheel of Fortune. We're on the correct path as far as emotions need to be. And I think that's going to be the big focus for you at the moment. WC and Silent Victory, thank you for your donations as well. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. We got the most prominent thoughts going on over there in S's mind. What is happening there? Six of Swords is sort of an interesting journey towards something more romantic, a movement towards something more romantic. It just feels like that they want to be more romantic. They want to be more expressive. I really think that they have been kind of stuck at this level of, I haven't been as expressive as I need to be. I haven't been as verbal as I need to be. And I think that's one of their thoughts, that they need to alter that. They need to change it a little bit. They need to make it a little more prominent, make it a little more out there as far as we go, right? There's just this Page of Pentacles. There hasn't been a lot of forward movement with my expressiveness, with my things. We need to get this movement, the Six of Swords, into the Knight of Cups with a more of a romantic or more of gestures or more things that are going to make you happy. It's almost like that they're kind of frustrated with what they can do and what they have done, right? What do I need to do to keep this in a romantic level? What do I need to do to keep this on a level where everybody is happy? I think that's sort of where their thoughts and where their focus is at the moment in regards to the connection. We got Bartman is next. Tarot of Dragons is your forte, and we have a tarot with a lot of dragons in it. WC, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate that. All right. What's going to happen when I celebrate Christmas next month? Let's see what is going to happen indeed. I'm not sure why we have this deck for Christmas, but we can do it. It is a dragon-themed Christmas is what I'm talking about. Effie knows what I'm talking about. Thank you for your donation as well. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see what's going to happen when I celebrate Christmas. I mean, you do have a little bit of this Knight of Pentacles. Who are you celebrating with? It's like you need to be a little bit picky, need to be a little bit peculiar over here. It's who you're celebrating it with. What kind of things are waiting for you on the other side over there? It feels like that sort of the group, the company that you're keeping, the people that you're going to be around, really kind of formulate the expectation, or really kind of formulate where you want to be and kind of what you want to see going through there. Overall, the Eight of Pentacles says there's a lot of things you need to do. It's almost like you get a task list coming out of this, like you need to do this more often, you need to do that more often. It feels like the expectations are sort of lining up a little bit, so that's going to be one of those things you're going to have to deal with in the long run. Overall, the Six of Wands says you have a lot of support from friends, from family during the Christmas season, and I think that's something that you like. That's something that we can lean on. That's something that we can be positive about, and I think that's going to be a fantastic thing going through here as well. Ace of Swords just says expect some unexpected communication over the Christmas season. It's like I hear from maybe an old friend, or I hear from somebody that hasn't been, in my life for a while. And so just expect a little bit of new communication or a little bit of unexpected communication during the holidays. So yeah. We'll see where that takes us. Karima, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate that. What do we got going on tonight? We got a lot of donations and a lot of good stuff happening tonight. Let's see where this is going to take us. Next up, we got Sara wants a little bit of Victorian romantic. That's what I'm talking about. No Poe, no druid craft. Straight to the romance is where we go. Straight to the romance is where we will stay and where we will be focused tonight, because I like it. All right. Hopefully, Bartman, you like that. You did. You said thank you. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Victorian romantic, if you don't know where it is, if you don't know what it is, that is where it is. That is what it is. And we need some love for Sara over there We need some love. Get some love out here. Where are we going to go now with that? Ooh, not a one. Ooh, judgment. Interesting. Somebody coming back. A little bit of somebody coming back. The world, a little bit of travel involved. I do think that you have an opportunity, a great opportunity from somebody that's a little bit farther out. Now, I'm not going to say like a long distance relationship. It just feels like this person's a little farther out, or they're a little out of reach. It feels like there'll be a little bit of a distance to get to them as far as the romance goes. I do think the Hanged Man said everything that was working before isn't working, and everything that wasn't working starts working. I think basically you're flipping everything on the romantic side. A lot of the stuff you were expecting to work just kind of falls apart. Some of the stuff you were like, that's probably not going to be my best idea. I really think that brings in dividends, right? You have that Hanged Man. Look at things a little bit differently. Expect the unexpected here, and definitely sort of look forward to things flipping around completely and doing a 180 as you try to figure this out. Indeed, you do have somebody coming in from the past. The Judgment card is a very powerful card, along with the Seven of Swords and what have you. For people coming in from the past, people coming through, people having an opportunity to see you, to talk to you, to be around you with that. And the Judgment card is a very powerful card in that regard as well. So I like that quite a bit. Alphonse, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. Karima, thank you for your other one as well. 9 of Wands. Man, you really have somebody that's very focused on getting your attention. I don't know if you want them to get your attention. If you don't, you're going to have to kind of figure this out. If you really want this person's full attention on you or not, because it feels like that they're coming in a little bit strong. It feels like they're very focused on you, and that's going to be something a little bit sort of in that unexpected zone, or, I mean, you know, how do I deal with this kind of thing? Could be good if you like the attention. It could be bad if you don't. Just expect somebody new coming in that is very focused on getting your attention, needing your attention, needing something from you indeed. So there we go. All right, a little bit of romance going on over there. Black Swan is next. What do we got going on? We'll do the Harry Potter deck. Oh, I guess not. We're going to do the Poe, not the Harry Potter deck. Edgar Allan Poe is always a fan favorite. Always a fan favorite of the stream. It's what I need going in there. Let's see if we got the Need for Speed over here with a little bit of the Edgar Allan EAP. It was okay. What is he going to do next if he is so scared of change? Oh, I don't know. He's scared of change? Who's scared of change? I mean, if you're scared of change, there's a lot of change going on all the time, everywhere. I don't think I can escape the amount of change that's going on everywhere. All right. What is he going to do next if he is so scared of change, right? How are we going to make that happen? Sara, thank you for your donation over the PayPal side. I really appreciate that. All right. Let's see where we're going here. Let's see. Let's see. Queen of Cups. Oh, no. If he's scared of change. The Queen of Cups. It's almost like they're embroiled in emotion. That's interesting. The Queen of Cups is water of water. And you can kind of see the water of water very much represented here, but you also see just this overwhelming doom, this overwhelming emotional uncontrollability. And it really feels like that they need to get a hold of that. They have to get a hold of their emotions with this. I think change is only one thing that they're scared of. This is a very difficult card to get through, a very sort of a too much water, too many things going on there and stuff going on. With the Five of Cups, it does feel like the emotions are getting me down. The emotions are sort of pulling me in a direction I don't really want to go. And it really feels like the Ten of Pentacles. They want to revert back to the known. They want to revert back to that happy home, happy family where they have the support, they have the things going through, and they have the things that they need over there. Overall, they just need a Six of Pentacles. They need somebody, something to reassure them, to let them know that change is going to be okay, to let them know that this is the change that's required. And part of that could be that just ultimatum of, I need you to be accepted in this change. This change needs to be okay with you, or, this ain't going to work kind of thing. You have to be good with the change. And I think if they have an ultimatum, or if they have this solid, static reason that they have to do something, they're going to be a lot better with it. But they are very much afraid. They're very much hiding behind anything they can. And overall, they just need some reassurances over here. If they can get that, then they'll be all right. They'll be all right. This is not going to be something that's just, detrimental to them and, changing their life forever and anything like that. All right, the Poe is poed out. The Poe is poed out. Let's go to the Baroque Tarot. That's not poed out yet. Brian Oliver, thank you for joining the stream. I greatly appreciate you. Welcome, by the way. If you haven't hit that like and sub, do that. That lets people know that my channel doesn't suck. And the more people that think that my channel doesn't suck, the better off the channel is. I gotta say now with that. All right, what are Amanda and her father's Jeff's intentions for me? Let's see what kind of thing we got going on with Amanda and the dad. All right. Hopefully it'll be all right. Hopefully it'll be decent. Baroque Tarot will get to the bottom of it with this beautiful golden highlights and the beautiful golden way that it is there. Oh, man. You just got a little bit of this Six of Cups. Like, we want to embrace you as part of the family. And you know what I'm saying? You know that Six of Cups is just being embraced in the family, giving to the family, being a part of the family, being welcomed into the family. And it just feels like that's what part of the intentions are, right? You really kind of need that. Now, here's the thing. Do you want to be in the family? Do you want to be in the family? Do you want to be a part of something? Do you want to be within that? Nine of Wands just says, hasn't worked out for me in the past. A little bit on the hesitant side. Not sure where I'm going to go with this or kind of where I want to see. But yeah, that Nine of Wands just says be sort of careful about what you're getting into or about what you're agreeing to as far as that goes. Overall, the Knight of Swords just says this is not something that's planned. They don't have any big plans, any big ulterior motives. The Knight of Swords is all about just sort of winging it, doing things on the cuff, not having a bunch of seriousness, not having a bunch of dedication here, and just sort of seeing where this is going to take us. And hey, we're just going to wing it as we go through. Overall, the Queen of Cups says these people are very emotional based. They're going to do things on an emotional level. So you are going to have some days that are good. You are going to have some days that are bad. It really depends upon their emotions, how they're feeling, what they're doing, how they want to process things. But overall, it just looks like you're coming in welcomed. But you kind of want to sort of be wary of exactly what we're sort of signing up for as far as that goes. Mango Polo is signing up for a tarot reading tonight. Let's see what's going on. We have an interview. Are they going to pick me up? Yes. Let's see if they will pick you up, if you're going to be able to sit there and do your work like you need to be doing over there. Let's see how that works out for you with that. Ooh, we got the Fool. That's nice. A Ten of Cups, a Four of Wands. Overall, I'm going to say yes. Overall, we're going to go with a great thumbs up on this. I like this. Why? The Fool. It's an adventure that we need to be in. It's an adventure that I'm ready to sign up for, that I'm ready to do, that I'm ready to be embraced with. Four of Wands talks about a brand new happy home, happy family. You're a part of that family. You're a part of that deal. And I think that's something you should be excited about, because the Ten of Cups is sort of this established family, new team member. And, that's just the way it goes. I like it. I like it quite a lot. Mango, I think you're going to get the job. We're going with the thumbs up. You're going to get the job. You're going to earn $1 gazillion. And, that's just the way it goes. I hope you're ready for $1 gazillion, because that's where you're headed. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment purposes only. Never expect $1 gazillion based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But yes, we're going to go with everybody's favorite. You've been waiting for this, the Forest Creatures version 2. But yeah. All right. Good things to look forward to in the new year. Well, hopefully there's something. I don't know. Is there ever any tarot reader that's like, good things for the new year? Nah, I got nothing. Silent victory. I'm sorry. I got nothing the whole year. That would be pretty bad. Four of Swords, a little bit of a delay. The 2024 is delayed gratification. Really is. It's like that mastery curve, right? It's like the mastery curve. You do a lot of work, and then you really don't see any big results. And you just have to wait. The results are there, but you just have to wait. You just have to be patient. You have to be okay with everything. The Four of Swords talks about delayed gratification. So if you're doing something and you don't get that immediate surge, you don't get that immediate woo, the Five of Swords just says don't take it as defeat. Don't take it as something that's, detrimental, as something that's a problem or what have you. You want to go ahead and embrace it. You want to keep going at it because like the mastery curve book talks about, basically it says that you have a lot of work with no progress and then you make small spurts of progress, right? So mastery curve doesn't go in a 45-degree up. It's a long spurts with just long progress, with long, you know what I'm saying? Justice card says things will even out. So you just have to keep pushing through until you see the results, because the results are there. I think that is the good things to look forward to. Basically, what you're working on does bring results. It's just a matter of being extremely patient with it. That's just the way that it rolls sometimes, is what I'm talking about. Sara has a PayPal donation. Let's hop over there tonight and see what's going on. We got ST has got a little bit. Let's see. S's living situation. All right. See if the situation is going to turn out. All right. She had a huge fight. We got a living situation that may go south. We'll see how that is going to turn out in the long run. Hopefully it's all right, at least. Hopefully it's all right. But yeah, get a little bit of a Knight of Cups, Hierophant, and Ace of Coins. It feels like things work out. Things work out, right? We're not in a situation to where this is just going to tank. This is just going to be terrible. It feels like the living situation is going to be okay. It's a matter of coming back together and making amends with here. Ace of Coins. We have this structure. We have this stability that's already been established, and we don't really need to challenge that. We don't really need to prop that up on anything. It's something that's already there. It's something that just sort of happens, and this is the way that it goes sometimes. Hierophant says, hey, we know that we live there. We know that this is our responsibility. We know that we need to keep staying there, what have you, and I think that's something that, any responsible person obviously realizes, and we're going to be able to use that, a little bit in the fight, but the reality is it's not going to be that big of a deal. Knight of Cups says, hey, we come back, we make up, everything is fine. Knight of Cups is the romance card. Mr. Romance rolling in, bringing in some emotions, bringing in some positive emotions. We had a little bit of a negative emotions through here, and a little bit of that Hierophant. Who's boss? Who is in charge? We just don't agree with that, but once we figure that out, once we're able to process that, things are going to be a lot better in the long run. MRJ Moon, and J Moon again, thank you for your donations. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Let's go with the Dark Mansion card. Next, we got Oceanic Champ, and we got another Sara waiting in the queue. Right now, let's hop over to Karima Phase 2. What do we got going on with Karima Phase 2? I'm going to revisit a little bit more Victorians and romances. Victorians and romances in the house. What actions will he be taking? Now, we have what actions do they want to take? What actions have they taken? What actions do they want to do? No, we got what actions will he be taking? So we want the actual facts. We want the actual procedures. We want things to be all right with that. The Chariot with a Four of Swords. I really think that you have basically one of the actions is going to be trying to make up for something. Like, here is this thing. Here is this thing that I want. Here is this thing that I need. Is going to be encouraging, or something that I want, something that we need right here, right? You just have this Chariot into the Four of Swords. I'm taking this action, and then I sort of withdraw it a little bit. I think one of the actions is talking about that movement, is talking about the, wait a minute. We got, somebody's asking about the PayPal, and I didn't post the PayPal. That is my bad. Let me post it. That's my bad. GR. That is my bad. All right. So there's the link with that. Anyway, so like the Chariot with a 4 of Swords, I'm going to make some progress trying to make up for things. I'm going to make some progress trying to fix something or trying to make things work out a little bit, you know, trying to make things work in our favor with that. 2 of Wands just talks about the future. We have future plans. I really think that they're actually going to start making some future plans. Good, bad, indifferent, big, small, little. I don't know what is going on with that, but you do have some future plans being made. Ace of Swords. I'm communicating with you about what? The 2 of Wands, about making the future plans. 2 of Wands is all about sort of the domain, mastering the domain, no pun intended to the Seinfeld episode. But we have the globe in our hands. We're looking out amongst our domain and we're wondering what to conquer next, what to do next. I think that you have that focus with that. Now, you do have sort of a planning, but then they stop planning. So you have movement in the right direction, and then you have a little bit of withdrawal. Movement in the right direction, and then a little bit of withdrawal. The Chariot movement, 4 of Swords, and we don't need to do anything right now. We do need to plan a little bit. We do need to focus a little bit and see where it is going to go. Bubbles Moon at Tarot, thank you for hanging out. We got Mizrak, we got Crafty Lady is back. Welcome. Appreciate you hanging out as well. All right, let's see what's going on. What's he wanting the most right now with me? What do we want? Where are we going? How are we going to be with all of that? 6 of Swords, a Knight of Swords, 6 of Wands. Wants moral support. I think that's one of the things you have over here, right? The 3 of Swords. Not really encouraging sometimes. Sometimes you're not as supportive as you need to be. You're not as sort of, I guess, bringing in the good emotions. You're not kind of bringing in some of the moral support that they need. And they kind of sort of need that from you right now, right? Amanda, welcome back. I thank you for your donation. But we got the 3 of Swords, almost like when they're having trouble, when they're having issues, when they're having a little bit of, you know, things going on over there. The 6 of Wands, I need that support. I need that army. I need somebody to prop me up, somebody to let me know that everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be fine. Not going to be as challenging. It's not going to be, you know, bad news or what have you, right? So you just have that Knight of Swords, because sometimes they're just sort of thinking about just making some dumb decision. And they're like, you know, I really don't have this. I really don't have that. And it feels like a dumb decisions I want to make. A 6 of Swords says it's better off to go for the long run, to go for the better run, and that's just going to be something overall that they kind of need from you in the long run. The Thoth works good too. We will use a Thoth on the next read. Tarot Reader, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. What is going on over there? Let's make a move in the right direction right now with a little bit of a Scorpio read. Z, oh my God, what are we going to do? We're going to get a little bit of an eyeball on that. We're going to keep an eye on that damn Scorpion. We're going to keep an eye. See? You're like, look at you, Scorpio. Look at you, Scorpio. What are your next actions? What are you doing over there? Ooh, let's see if that Scorpio is going to be stinging us. See if that Scorpio is going to be stinging us rough in the rough time. In the rough time. All right. Next actions. I don't know. You ready for the next actions? Because we got the High Priest, GR. Thank you for your extremely generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. That's a half a paycheck over there. That is half a paycheck over there. Thank you very much. Generating a life and career. All right. Scorpio's next actions, Knight of Sword. Expect the unexpected from this person. I'm just saying. Speaking of unexpected, Becca Boo, what's going on? You got a little bit of this Knight of Swords rolling in with the unexpected, rolling in with some temporary things, with some surges of new ideas, with some surges of things you may not be ready for. You got to kind of just figure it out. This is not somebody who is well planned, right? The Knight of Swords is not a well-planned card. 9 of Wands, I think that's part of the problem. if they did have something well planned, if they did have something substantial, well, that would be a lot better. But it just feels like they don't. It just feels like we're just sort of making up things as we go along here. We're not really focused on long term. And I think that's sort of where they're going to stay. Can you get them in a different phase? I think that's going to be all right. The high priest just says you got to sort of listen to the underlying root cause meaning rather than just what's coming out of their mouth. Because what's coming out of their mouth, I think it's going to be a little bit challenging. I think it's going to be on the road of, what are we doing? It doesn't feel like this is well thought out. But, that's it. That is it. That is it indeed. All right. WC also wants to know over here the thoughts on me. Will he give me a job? Let's find out. Hopefully you can be sitting there doing all of the job stuff over there with your freshly new job, with that freshly painted, beautiful job that you need. Temperance card, 9 of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. I like it quite a bit. All right. Giving you a job. What are we looking for? One of the biggest things we're looking for is a Pentacles card. I'd love to see the 6 of Pentacles is your meat and potatoes. 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, they work too. Your 6 of Pentacles is being gifted something, being handed something over here. Queen of Pentacles functions quite well too. I like the Queen of Pentacles, especially at the end spot. It does focus in. It does say, yes, this is going to be something important. This is going to be something that you need. And the Temperance, we're going to be able to blend you in. The Temperance card talks about blending 2 different worlds together. You over here and the job over there. We're going to be able to blend these 2 things together. In other words, you blend well. You're a good part of the team. You're going to be a good team member, and they kind of like you, and they want to see what you can do once you get in there. Overall, the 9 of Cups is a celebration card. It is a culmination of all the good emotions. I think that you are going to get the job. You are going to be just fine in the job. You're going to have a ton of fun in the job, and that is the way that it goes. So let's have a ton of fun with Effie and see what's going on over there. All right, consider living a positive. There we go. Wait, on 2 decks. All right, what I need to understand learning more of the thoth. Well, I guess we can use the thoth for the thoth. I guess we can use the thoth for the thoth with that. Bubbles. There's no more donations. Indeed, we have a donation cutoff for the evening. We have a ton of donations. We have a ton of donations. So, yeah, that's the way it goes. That is the way that it goes with that. But we will be back on Friday. So if you want more information, you can come back on Friday, ready for the weekend and partying as we do on the Friday evenings. All right, what I need to understanding and aware of learning the thought. Well, you have peace over here. The thoth is not something that you're challenging. The thoth is not something you're trying to defeat. And I think that's right? I think that's right of what you need to be doing. What you need to be focused on is having that peace, is having that, peace of truce, is having that level of not fighting with it. I'm not fighting with it, right? Not fighting with it. I'm letting it talk to me. I think that's the big thing you need to do and you need to be aware of here. Because if you are fighting it, you are trying to memorize stuff like you're studying for an exam or something, you're just not really going to sort of get into it. It feels more like work than excitement. Let it talk to you. Let it speak to you. The images, look at the original painting images online and sort of read Crowley's text on it, kind of see what is he trying to say, what is he trying to get across, and what have you. The Chariot says take it slow and move forward a little bit every day, not something you just want to binge on one day. Take it slow, relax, see where it's going, see where it's taking you, and that's going to be an important part as well. And the Ace sort of comes in last. The Ace just says make it a part of your day, right? Make it a part of your day. What are you trying to tell me right now? What is the universe trying to tell me? You throw down a card. and you get truce, or you get the chariot, or you get the ace, and you're kind of like, what is the meaning? What am I looking for here? What is it trying to tell me? So let it talk to you rather than trying to force it to say something, or let it talk to you rather than trying to force an image or force a meaning on that. And you just got to sort of realize that. M.M.C, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Who's asking questions over there? We got... Who's that? J Moon. J Moon, you're right here. So we start reading from here, J Moon, and then we go downward. And once we get to J Moon, that's your turn, J Moon. That will be your turn. That will be your opportunity for the limelight, for the big time, for the big celebration that we have going on when we do your reading. With that, we got Karima is next with more thoth. Can you have more thoth? Can you have too much thoth? I think that's no. I mean, I think that's really kind of a no. But yeah, we'll shuffle it up a little bit. We're just burning through this thoth over here, starting a fire over here with the friction coming off this thoth deck. That's the way it goes, though. It's the way it goes. The thoth is super serious, super serial. It's super serial sometimes, and other times it just doesn't care, and it wants you to know that it just doesn't care. What would he like to say that he's just too shy? We're too shy about talking. We're too shy to get things out there. We're too shy to see what's going on with that. Oh, man. What am I getting notified? I get all sorts of notifications. All sorts of notifications tonight. What the hell's going on? Okay. All right. We got a little bit of a self-reflection emotion pool here. Self-reflection emotion pool. He almost wants to tell you that get a hold of your inner emotions or your inner feelings or your inner desires or stuff that you haven't brought to the forefront, you haven't brought to the limelight. You want to kind of sort of get a hold of that and see where that is taking you, right? You have this self-reflection pool. We're looking into it and we're seeing ourselves reflected back. What emotions are welled up deep inside? What emotions are in there that need to be expressed and need to be sort of removed, that need to be at least accomplished or at least looked into? Ace of Cups says, who are you interested in? Who are you interested in? It's almost like that he's convinced that he's not your type. And he needs to know who you're interested in, or what are you looking for in another person? What are you looking for in that? Sometimes he just thinks that you're in it, but you're not really in it. Like your emotions aren't really tied. Your emotions aren't really pulled in the direction that they need to be sometimes. And they just don't have the authority to say that. They just don't have the authority to bring that up, right? What are your inner emotions? What do you want out of a mate? What do you want out of a partner? Like, what are you expecting out of me? Am I providing it? What have as well? Strength card just says as well. This is something where you're taming the lion. You're always trying to tame a bigger lion. You're always trying to tame the unstoppable. And sometimes you just need to chill and just sort of relax and take things as they go and not be expecting something different as it sort of goes through. All right, do we have any current plans in his mind regarding this connection? Let's go through that and see where that is going to take us. Ooh, we got a little bit of restrictions over here with a moon. We're restricted moon. That's interesting. All right. Does he have any current plans in mind regarding in this connection? I think he has a lot of great ideas. I think this is somebody that has a great idea. But they have no real plans. They just don't have the real plan. MMC, thank you for the kind words. I greatly appreciate you. MMC, you did donate after the cutoff, so I will read your reading on Friday. I will get you on a Friday. But anyway, thank you so much for the kind words. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Overall, we just don't have big plans. We have a lot of ideas, right? You're just talking about the Two of Wands is back. The Two of Wands is back. The Two of Wands just says, I have these ideas. I'm holding the globe. I have all of these things that I want to do, all of these things I want to conquer. And it's more about conquering things than anything else. I think that you just have that feeling and that level over here. We do have a good flow of water over here, but it's not the flow that we kind of need to sort of see right now. It's not the flow of emotions that we need in order to really get things started. It feels like that they need an instigation trigger or something that gets them moving, something that pulls their emotions, something that just says, all right, I've had enough. I have to make some drastic change. All right, I need to make some plans. It almost like they need a catalyst to really get any plans in motion rather than the big ideas. Overall, we just have a restricted moon, right? The moon is about getting out of the sea and getting onto the land as well. And they just haven't done that. They need that catalyst. They need something big to happen before they turn any of these real ideas into real plans. Indeed, with that. All right, let's see what else is going on with that. GR, you will get a reading today. You will get a reading, GR. In fact, we're going to get your reading here in a moment. Okay, PayPal just completely died. All right. Speaking of PayPal, let's go on the PayPal side and see what is happening with Oceanic Chat. We've got OC in the house. 5 kids. All right. Let's see how this is going to work out. Let's get a cute little deck for the kids. A cute little deck for the kids. Let's see what's going on with that. All right. We got to see over here. Are my 5 kids happy with me and my ongoing plans as of now? Are we content? Are we happy? Are we ready to go with that? Are we ready to make that happen and see where the 5 kids are going to take us? Let's see. That is a lot of responsibility. Ace of Wands. Wow. Very good. You're very good at guiding them to where they need to go. You have expectations. You have rules. You have things that you need. And you're very good. You're very good about guiding them where you need them to go. And they like that. They like that. The Ace of Wands, right? Because you're sort of building that confidence. You're building that aspect in them that they are going to be ready for. They are going to be a great, sort of a great inspiration for pretty much the entire time. The Four of Swords is interesting, though. It really feels like that you have too many demands, or sometimes you need to relax. Sometimes you need to just let them just sort of sit on the beach and have fun, relax, without any big responsibilities, any big meaning, any big things. They're sort of waiting, going forth as far as that goes. Overall, the Ace of Coins talks about building the stability, building the pentacles, building the expectations. I think you've done a great job, and they appreciate you doing that. All right, we got Sara as well on the PayPal side. Let's get a little bit of a Sara going over there. What are his feelings for me? Hopefully we got some decent feelings. If not, it's going to be an awkward reading. It may be a little bit of an awkward reading if they don't have any feelings at all. Hopefully we get some love balloons. We need some love balloons. Haven't done some love balloons all day. It's been all day. No love balloons. Effie, appreciate you hanging out. We'll see you later. All right, we need more love balloons. Oh, 6 of Pentacles. Got a Page. Got a Hermit over here. They're really kind of not into getting out of their shell. It's almost like that they're sort of putting you on a script. It's like they have a script. This is what I do. This is what I give you. This is what I provide. And I don't really have a lot of emotions. I don't really have a lot of feelings, a lot of big things happening through here that I would like to see, right? 8 of Swords just says that they don't really have any big things that they want to communicate, big things that they want to do. It's all like they're really pulled back. They're just not really doing anything other than just sort of running the day-to-day line, the day-to-day script that needs to be run, and we're just going to do that as far as it goes. Overall, the Page of Wands just feels like they don't have any big actions in the queue. They don't have any big focus. They don't have any big ideas. They just kind of do whatever comes about, and, that's just the way it goes. Overall, the Hermit, it's difficult to get a read on this person. It's just always going to be difficult to get a read on them. But they're just sort of following the script. They're following the train tracks. They're not really going off. They're just doing what they need to do, and just not a lot of emotions, not a lot of expressiveness. It's just sort of giving you what you need here and there, but it doesn't feel like there's a lot of dedication within the context of all of that. Water closet. The WC is back. Let's see what's going on with that. GR, we're going to put you right here after Karima. No, actually, we're going to put you after J Moon. So we're going to go down here. So we're going to skip Karima. We're going to come back to Karima. We're going to skip Karima, come back to Karima. You know, that's the way we do. That's the way we do. So, GR, you are going to be very soon indeed. Very soon indeed. Let's see what's going on here. December into the new year. What's next with love and jobs? I think you got a new job opportunity into the new year for sure. Three of Pentacles talks about the new job opportunity. And that is the great thing. The 3 is about birth. The 3 is about creation. The 3 is about making things, getting things done, getting things moving over there. And with that 10 of Cups, a happy home, happy family, a new happy home, happy family as far as work. I do think that you have a new job opportunity or a new job that you can get into and see where that goes. Overall, as far as love, it feels like you have 2 opportunities. One's going to come in March, and the other is going to be late, like more like June, July. You're just going to have to kind of figure that out as far as that goes. So you really kind of look at anything big in love, any big opportunities, any big changes. You're really going to be looking at springtime and then summer. You can have 2 big possibilities. Springtime, summer. It's the way it is, the way it goes. Have a nice day with all of that. Anyway, WC, I thank you very much for your donations. I greatly appreciate you. We got Alphonse is next. Let's see what's going on. We got Teddy Bear tonight. Karima, let me know let me know. You're saying this last, this one, the $2 one? Let me know your new question for the $2 one. You can change it, not a problem. While you're changing it, we're going to get a dancing teddy bear on the screen because that's what I do. That's what I do tonight is I dance with the teddies. Teddy will tell you. Yeah, he dances with Teddy will tell you. Teddy knows. Teddy knows the reality. All right, Alphonse is next. Well, Lisa and I become a romantic couple. A beautiful couple. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's going to be a rough ride. But it's going to be a little bit of a rough ride. But if you stick it out, no pun intended, but if you ride it out, that sounds even worse. Basically, yes. The Tower, why is the Tower before the 10 of Pentacles? Why? A little bit of a rough ride to get there. But if you're willing to hang on to the bull trying to throw you off, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. 10 of Pentacles talks about a long-term relationship, something beautiful, something amazing, something awesome that's well worth waiting for, that's well worth having in your life. And the King of Wands says, what I've done, what we have done together makes for a good future together. However, it's a little bit of a rough ride here and there, so stick it out. Don't be, a little bit of, the waters get kind of rough and then I get out. Don't be one of those. Stick it out. Make it happen, and I think that's going to be all right for you indeed. So, yes, that looks like a beautiful opportunity for you. Let's get MR beautiful opportunity right now. We're going to see what's going on with D, and does D have any feelings for me? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is it? Where is it with all of that? Kareem, I got you covered. Thanks for the extra over there. I appreciate you. We'll go ahead and mark that as done. There we go. All right, D's feelings for me. Oh, man. Doesn't look good. I mean, it doesn't look good. You have a little bit of a rocky road here. We're walking through the snow. We've been injured. We're going through the rough times right now. We're going through the rough times right now. And it feels like they're just very defensive about being honest with you, about being open, about being available with you. And that's something that they're going to have to sort of deal with. And that's going to cost you a little bit because it's going to cost you some confusion. It's going to cost you some things as well. And in addition, I think they start threatening to leave. I think they start threatening to leave as well. So be aware of that. Not your best read, that's for sure. And it is teddy bears. You think teddy bears at least give you some good news. Jesus, with the teddy bears are just depressing me over here. That's no good at all. All right, let's get out of that depression and let's go with a better deck of cards. Just a better deck of cards overall. It's going to be Amsnda Tarot tonight. Amsnda Tarot tonight. See where this has. Does he have any specific feelings that he's not sharing with me? Let's see what kind of feelings we got. Let's see what kind of things we got going on with that. Hopefully, if he has some feelings, hopefully he's at least sharing a little bit of that. Otherwise, that would be confusing. That would be confusing. Five of Swords, the Fool, the Star, the Death card. He knows that you're going to change, and he hopes that it won't be for the worst. He just knows that you're going to change. You're going to be a different person as we get more committed together. You're going to be a different person as things start getting serious. You're going to be a different person, but how different are you going to be? The star says, I'm willing to ride it out, but I'm just scared of any big changes. I want you to stay how you are, but in a different capacity. I want you to stay how you are, but be closer. Stay how you are, but be more committed. Stay how you are, but be my everything. Right? But are you going to change drastically? Is it going to be different than it is now? Are you going to have a different attitude? Are you going to have a different approach to things? Are you going to be different? Right? Because the Fool says this is an adventure of unknown quantities. This is an adventure of unknown things. And that feeling of uncertainty, that feeling of being worried about how we're going to change is sort of that Five of Swords that could lead to defeat, that could be an issue, that could be something that is not sort of on our path to the best future that we have. All right, let's see what else we got. Where is he about the future with me? Has he still been thinking a lot about the future? Where is that going to take us? Where is that going to end us up with that? Three of Pentacles, Judgment in the Empress, Judgment with the E. Hopefully everybody's happy. Where's he at about feeling a future with me? Finding, has been thinking about. The Empress says yes. The Empress says yes, but with a Judgment card. We've talked about this before. You keep getting the Judgment card when you ask about a specific, like, future, the future plan, the future dedication, the future event. And it feels like the Judgment card just says that we need to start over. We need to start from the beginning. Starting from where we're at and picking up just doesn't work. And maybe that's one of the concerns that they kind of have going through here, right? Where you see these other things. Maybe that's part of the concern. But the Strength card just says we need to conquer it together. We need to conquer it together. So it's not something that you need to conquer something. You need to get control of something. The Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, getting together and conquering this together and making this happen together rather than just one of us leading the way and the other one just kind of being like, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. Both of us are in these plans. It kind of goes back to that planning perspective or that planning excitement that they have that they were thinking about previously. All right, let's see what is next over here. We got J Moon, a double shot, and then we're gonna do GR. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Gitoleka? I'm not sure. I've never seen that name before, so let me know how to pronounce it so I'm not butchering it at least. I'm not butchering it at least. All right, let's see. Will I get any of the jobs that I've been applying for? Oh, man. Hopefully you get at least one. Sound like you've been applying for a bunch of them. So I bet just about, hopefully with that. But hopefully with that, let's see. Let's see where this is going to take us over there. The Queen of Wands is interesting. Three of Wands, Four of Cups. I think you do get one. You do get one opportunity coming through here, right? The Three of Wands, I'm looking at a number of positions. I got this building over here. I got another building. I got another building. I got another building. I got another building. The Four of Cups says I didn't get the main one that I wanted. I just didn't get the main one that I wanted, but I did get something. You do have the Master of Multitasking, the CEO, the Queen of Wands is out there telling you, yes, I did get one. I did get one of them. But the big one, the one that I was hoping for, the senior manager at Microsoft is just not going to be Gito. Okay, I'll do Gito. There we go. Thank you very much. How do my current employees feel about me? Oh man, they love you. Look at that 10 of Cups with their... I think they know that you're not fully happy. You know what I'm saying? That Strength card. It's like, I'm just kind of waiting things out. I'm just kind of being patient, waiting things out, hoping for the best. I really don't have any beef and meat and potatoes that I need out here, right? That Judgment, looking for something better, looking for a better opportunity. Overall, they like you. 10 of Cups is all about the teamwork, happy home, happy family. They really enjoy you. They appreciate you. So that is going to be something, you know, a little bit. We can do the love balloons from the employees. We can do the love balloons for the employees. That is the way that it goes. All right, Gito is next. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got the GR is up. We got life, career, and overall happiness. Let's get it done tonight. Get it done tonight. What do we want for this? Let's do my deck. We're going to do my deck. Underachiever. You are the underachiever indeed tonight, unfortunately. I'm sorry. We had to close down the donations. We had underachiever. At least the donations lasted more than usual. Normally, within like 10 minutes of starting the stream, it's full. So, you know, we had a little bit. We had a little bit. So, but there's always Friday. Underachiever, there's always Friday. Let's look at life. Let's look at life and the happiness that we can find. You really have a lot of expectations in your life. A lot of people expect a lot of things from you. They just expect. It's almost like that you deliver for the most part. You get what you need. You make things happen. You do what needs to get done. And that's good, but it leads to overinflated expectations from other people sometimes, right? It just feels like the high priest. Overall, you're on the right track. I think that sort of your learning, your pathway, your journey does involve a lot more information collection than you expect. It does involve a lot more of sort of gathering things, picking up things, running with things, rather than just sort of relying on instinct or relying on a gut feel, intuition, or anything like that, right? This feels like that you do need more information. You do need a lot of learning, a lot of capability with that. Knight of Wands just talks about getting into things a little too rushed. You want to relax a little bit. You know what I mean? If you're stock trading, for example, something looks cool. You want to research that a little bit before leaping in. But that Knight of Wands says research it well. Research it, look at it, figure out where you really want to be there. And then it's going to be something with the Knight. Don't just jump into things as far as life goes. Ace of Swords says the communication you get is the communication that you need. I think a lot of times we try to look for deeper meaning in a communication, look for deeper meaning in a message or something random or something that we get. There is no deeper meaning for the most part. I think what you see is what you get for a lot of things that you're involved in, a lot of things that you're encountering, and you just have to sort of put up with that. Speaking of things to put up with, the Five of Cups, dump out the bad water, dump out the bad drink, dump out things that aren't useful for you. And you want to streamline things. You want to make things more prominent. You want to make things more targeted. You want to make things more naturally you. rather than waste time on stuff that's not really beneficial in the long run. Overall, the Page of Wands, right? Getting into things we don't need to be into. So like I had a habit of checking email like every 10 minutes. It's like I was just like, I need to stop doing that. So I just put email on my phone and I just sort of see it immediately. And in general, I will not respond to it unless it's something involving a business or something like that. So yeah, the Page of Wands just says, you know, you don't have to conquer everything. You don't have to respond to everything. You don't have to do everything. All right, so there we go, a little bit of life. Now, let's look at career. Where's career going as far as that? Maybe that's part of the information collection. Maybe that's part of sort of where things are focused. At least we get to see a little part of that. The Empress, wow. Man, you have a lot of side businesses that you really should be doing. It's almost like that you have a lot of innovation ideas. You have a lot of interesting ideas, interesting things that you want to dive into, interesting things that you want to embrace, interesting things that you want to do. You just haven't done it. You just haven't done it as far as career goes. Do you want your own business? Do you want at least a side hustle, something that you can get blossom, let go, let it move, let it sort of sparkle? I think that's going to be a focus here. Ace of Wands just get started on stuff that's gonna be a side hustle. That's gonna be something that's better off. There's gonna be something that's gonna be focused in where you can control it, where you can get a command of it without waiting on somebody else, without waiting on results from other people. The world really talks about a big step in your career is gonna be outside of your area. Like you have to move. You got to move into a new area to expand your career at some point. Like you get a little bit of a dead end. This is all I can do in this area. This is all I can do in this particular location. And if I move to a different location, I have more opportunities, I have more things. The world with that, and the hermit, the level of isolation, right? And this is something too. In career, you need to learn to let other people help you. Let other people sort of point out things, help you, get a little bit of that, you know, functional and working. And that's going to be a big thing. Overall, always be looking for what is new, what is next, what you can do to expand what you're doing in the career. Never be stagnant. Never be sitting there sort of, you know, happy, content. Always be hungry. And you'll see people that really expand, that really push the limits of their career and really make a lot more in their career. Is people that are always hungry, that are never satisfied with what is the norm, never satisfied with what is happening in front of them, and always need something more, always need to expand, always need to optimize. They're always hungry. And those people make the grade. All right, we got Karima making the grade next. I think we've done all your decks. No, we haven't. We haven't done this one. Modern Love Tarot is next. We'll see where that takes us. We'll see where that goes. We got a jumper over here. The Judgment card with the 5. I mean, okay. What? There's the love feelings for me right now. We'll see what's going on. Let's see what the love feelings are focused on. Let's see where the love feelings are taking us, where the love feelings are going to be here. Queen of Cups and a 3 of Wands. 5 of Wands. The love feelings have left the building a lot of times. I think that's a rough thing to say, but it's real. Sometimes the love feelings have left the building. Sometimes you just get that. We have this sort of this abandonment. You have this strife. You have this little bit of this tension that shouldn't be there. It's almost like the tension arises, a lot of the feelings drain away, and they have to come back, right? The Judgment, they come back stronger, and they do come back, but a lot of times you got to understand that these feelings sort of fade. They're not as prominent as they need to be, and what have you. The Queen of Cups just says, hey, I have too many feelings. A lot of times I'm not able to control those, and that bothers me a lot because I'm supposed to be able to be in command, in control, and in focus on that. And if I can't do that, I have a problem. Overall, the 3 of Wands just says they're always looking for what's next. What is next in these feelings? What is next in their emotions? What is coming up? What is happening? And where is it going to take me at the end of the day? All right. What will I see from him in the next 3 months? Let's see what's going on in the next 3 months. the Four of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Eight of Swords. I think that January is going to be one of those months where they really pull back inside of themselves and become a little bit too much of a hermit. It feels like that they're not as expressive, they're not as real, they're not as sort of upfront about what as they normally are, as they usually are with that. The Eight of Swords, looking through this glass window, looking through these bars, trying to find something from them that you're just not going to be able to find in January. Be aware of that. The Temperance card says they start doing a lot more things with you, They come sort of family focused. They want to sort of focus on this. They want to see where this is going to take us. They want to see where this is going to be, right? And just that Three of Pentacles, new projects, new ideas, new innovations. They're always talking about new things, pressing the envelope, getting something new, getting something exciting. It feels like they're a little bit too excited in the month, late January, early February as it goes through. Overall, December just looks like it is a planning month. They're still planning stuff. They're still planning this new house. They're still planning some kind of a trip. They're planning a lot of things. The Four of Swords is about planning. The Four of Swords is about waiting. The Four of Swords is about looking about things, having some excitement, having all of these interesting ideas, but are they going to be reality? Are they going to be upfront and okay? Maybe not. We'll have to see where that goes. Again, a lot of ideas, not a lot of implementation as of yet. All right. And the final karima question tonight is going to be, I'd like to know, does he realize I'm in love with him and I want to settle down with him? Well, I don't know. If he watches the stream, I assume so. I assume if he watches the stream, and so you can point him to the stream and you can say, look, does he realize that you're, oh, that's so sweet. Look at these cards. This is so nice. This is so nice over here. Where's my love balloons? Where's my love balloons at? Let's get them out on the table. The Star as the first card. He realizes that both of you are on a real journey together. Both of you are on the same path together. The Star, we see the North Star. We're guided together to this destination. And the Ace of Pentacles says we're going to be able to do the destination together. We're going to be able to walk this destination together. The Ace of Pentacles is starting something new, starting a good theme, starting a good level of excitement over here, right? Ten of Wands says we run into all sorts of difficulty into this. There's so much. This is not a normal relationship. There's so much that needs to be done here. There's so much that needs to be done here. Can we do it? The Chariot says, yes, I'm willing to walk this road together. The Star, the path has been laid out. The destiny, the destination has been laid out, and I'm willing to walk it with you. I'm willing for both of us to walk this together, to make this journey together, to make this trip together with you. So I do think that they do know it. They are focused on it. They are happy with it. And we are going to the next reading tonight. What do we want to do? We got so many decks. I got unlimited amount of decks over here. I don't think there's a limit to the number of decks I have. I think there's a deck every couple of centimeters on this table. There's another deck of cards. Amsnda is next. And we got Tarot Rita is a general read. We're going to use Ellen Dugan's Witch's Tarot. We're going to make it happen tonight because this is the magic. This is where it all comes about. It is witch and it is a tarot. General reading. The Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. Oh, man. Be careful about what you do. Be careful about where we're communicating, and be careful about what we're communicating. I think that people are taking things wrong. I think that people are misunderstanding you. I think that people are a little bit in sort of a different level. It's almost like they're just misreading what you're doing. They're misreading your intentions and they're misreading your communications, right? The Page of Wands with the Page of Swords. Be careful about our actions, where actions are going to take us. Be careful about what we intend to do, and make sure that we do it correctly if we're going to tackle anything. We don't want to stumble. We don't want to fall. We don't want to sort of start it and then be like, screw this. Page of Swords, again, talks about the level of communication. Make it super clear what's happening, what's going on, because you are being misread. You are being misunderstood. And the Four of Swords is an interesting thing. Normally, it's a sleeping card, it's a resting card, but they're sort of hiding out. They're getting the swords ready, and that means that something big is around the corner. Something is changing. Something is modifying. Something is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers over there. So you got things hiding around here. Things are being prepared for you rather than you preparing for something. So you have a surprise coming within probably the next 3 or 4 weeks in that. And there is your general read. With all of that, let's go to the finale. Last, but certainly not least, is the read of the day with Tarot Reader. Tarot Reader, you still have to hit me up and tell me what you won. I know you won one deck, but I don't know about the other one. I don't know what the other one is. I got it ready for you. I just don't know what the other one is. I don't want to pack like one up and then have to pack another one up. So let me know. Let me know. Hit me up. Hit me up on the Instagram, the big IG. If you're not on my Instagram, right here to see all of the lovely paintings that I'm doing. Lovely, beautiful paintings that are being formulated, that are being painted, I guess you could say. Jordan, thinking of me. Are we really in love? Ooh, maybe. But this looks good. This looks better than the other one. This looks better than the other reject that you had. King of Coins over there. Jordan is ready to rock and roll. Jordan is over there. He's comfortable with how things are going, with how things are looking. He's comfortable with what things are doing. He's comfortable with how you're treating, what we're doing. He's pretty comfortable. He thinks that you really like him. He thinks we got some good stuff over there. 8 of Wands. He's waiting for a little bit more expressiveness from you. A little bit more expressiveness from you, right? The Ace of Swords. Oh, man, expect him to say something really stupid soon. I'm sorry. Tarot Reader, you wanted to escape that. I know. I understand. But the Ace of Swords, wait for him to say something stupid pretty soon, and you're going to have to kind of put up with it. They didn't mean it. I'm going to tell you now, they didn't mean it, and I'm sorry in advance. The Moon, this is going to be a good emotional ride for you. They're really there for you. They're really supportive of you, and I like that. You need that. You need that. Tarot Magician, we needed you on the stream. Welcome to the stream. What's going on? I missed your stream because I saw it like 3 minutes after you stopped. I happened to get on YouTube. I was like, what's on YouTube? I was like, Tarot Magician. It's like, streamed 3 minutes ago. I was like, no. Anyway, but yeah, there we go. A Tarot Reader. They're going to tick you off a little bit. You got to put up with it. It's the way it goes with all of that stuff. But yeah, MMC is next. MMC wanted the reading today, and we like to make people happy. We like to make people happy. Now, MMC said I was accurate the last time, so that's making me nervous. That's making me nervous. You're making me nervous, MMC. Why do you have to tell me I'm great? That doesn't make any sense. You make it, look.
T.O. is the best tarot reader.
I got performance anxiety now. I don't think I can perform. I don't think so. All right, we'll see. You'll be on tomorrow and all weekend. Will it like a steady time? Like at least hit me up before you go. Hit me up before you go. I need a reading. All right. How things go between S and I in the future. All right. Now, you're giving me performance anxiety, and this looks pretty decent. All right. This person has some insecurities you're going to have to deal with. So, little clingy sometimes. I'm sorry. A little bit on the clingy side, not all the time, but a little bit on the clingy side, like MMC. You said something to me. It hurt me, MMC. You injured me. You crushed me. And you're like, and meanwhile, you're like, what the hell's wrong with you? They're a little bit on the insecure side. So, I mean, tell them Lexapro is a hell of a drug. Lexapro is a great drug, okay? So, yeah, but a little bit on the insecure side, you're going to have to deal with that because that sort of formulates as we sort of move through here. This is sort of the snake eating its own tail as well. This is somebody who has difficulty making any real decisions, but when they do, it feels like they're just rock solid on the decisions. So it's almost like that I need to overthink it, but after I overthink it, then I'm ready. I'm like, okay, I like that. Here's my decision. Have a nice day, right? Overall, the peace card is good. It just means you have this level of connection with them. You have this level of understanding with them, and things are going to be all right. Things are going to be all right. Watch out for the emotional insecurity. Watch out for this level of indecision until they finally make a decision, finally get off their butt and do something. It's the way that it goes sometimes. And that is it for me. Thank you for being here. We will see you again Friday. We are taking Thursday off. I appreciate everybody being here. We'll see you then.